you're on the main stage, and you lose to the favorites. What's going through your head right now?
For me, it's fine. This is
Fine.
okay.
It's cool.
And it's not like the meme of that dog sitting in the house on fire, and
that's
it's like,
literally
this is fine. I think it's actually okay. I think when you're going up against, like, in the same way that Villanova felt against playing TM in the last series, when you're going up against the best, you know, arguably the best teams in the region, or the guys who are the favorites to win it, and you take them as far as you can, you get a ton of experience from playing those games, and then you get to go on and play somebody else who's not the favorite for the tournament, I'm feeling great.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a good thing to go into. Either way, Rig Draft is now underway, boys and girls. Search and Destroy is it's going to be our next game type. It's going to be on Crusher, and pretty much the same as we saw last time.
That's expected. I mean, FTL jump should be a little bit more effective here. Might end a little bit quicker as well. Centurion, not too sure. I'd maybe like to see another FTL jump come out, especially on this map, because there's sort of a lot of places where you can push in and sort of been really out of position for a bit of a gunfight and just bail, basically, with FTL.
Yeah, it gets you. It's kind of like a get-out-of-jail-free card. In the event that if you catch yourself in a bad position, you're going to be able to, you know, dash a meter and a half, you know, get yourself out of serious trouble. Interesting to note that Excite has once again not taken a perk. So yeah, interesting. He's gone for his payload, but no perk once again. I think we might have to have a word with him after this game. That dude, you got to take it. The power slide works. It's good. Take it.
I literally just read on the competitive subreddit that they patched that. It works fine. It does what it's meant to do. All it does is it makes sliding cost less, basically, less boost.
Beautiful. And you don't actually slide as fast. So
No,
it doesn't screw your muscle
it's just
memory
regular
up.
slide.
Because dude, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I hit pubs so hard when we had that like crazy team deathmatch where you got your rigs immediately, you got your payloads like instantly. Oh my god, I'd never had so much fun sliding and FTL jumping every like 3 seconds. It was absolutely bonkers. So speaking of bonkers, boys and girls, SND Crusher coming up next. MINDFREAK versus Team Infa. MF a 1-up in the series so far. 250 to 158 was a hard point. And now we dive into SND. There on your screen, MINDFREAK. Internationally renowned team. They're a household name here in the APAC region. Buzzo, Shocks, Fighter, and now Excite. We're going up against Azzy, Kitty, Flares, and Spades of Team Infa. Who's going to come out on top?
I'm not sure here, hey. I'm honestly sort of skeptical of both teams because Infa is playing well. MINDFREAK sort of okay. I think they will tighten up, and I mean, we've seen some pretty excellent play out of them on Crusher. Good few 4-downs without losing any players, actually, on MLG. I think we're going to see, hopefully, a little bit of aggression out of Excite. I know I saw him run the E-Rad into A few times here. I'm hoping he does that again. What have we got on offense? Looks like we have MINDFREAK on offense, actually.
So we'll kick this one off. Actually, let's kick this one off with Excite.
Yeah, let's do it.
There he is. On board now with Rogers himself. Pushing on through. Here we go. Opening gambit. Looks like both teams are going towards A. Actually, no. It looks like the Infamous have actually, they've got a sort of 4-man split across map. 2 or 3 men sort of towards A more. And this one player at A. B is going to be crushed. It's Azzy all on his own. He's backing up very wisely as all 4 members of MINDFREAK push through. Excite with that E-Rad. Here comes a very aggressive play. Bomb out. They're going for the kills early on. There's one. Fighter gets Kitty. Azzy goes down to Buzzo as well. And that is 2v4. Look at this aggression from MINDFREAK. Almost a perfect round. Last man alive is Flares.
Yeah, Flares is sort of very out of position here. It's going to be probably one of the most awkward gunfights for him to make here. He has to come through one of these 2 cuts, and it's just not friendly to push through. There's nowhere to high wall run on. You pretty much just have to jog in here and go against 3 of the best aims in the country. Yeah,
tough spot to be in if you're Flares. Again, MINDFREAK opened this one out with a seriously aggressive gambit towards B. They managed to get 3 kills, and then they went straight in for the arm. Flares now fighting a 2v1 situation. He's got 2 doors to contend with, and that is going to be how that one ends. MINDFREAK 1-up.
That was good round. Flawless bait and switch right at the end. They basically just pinched old mate Flares out from 2 sides. I think the main reason they really lost that round is because we saw 3 players stacked out defending A from Infa, and they didn't rotate. And then when they did, they left 1 person there. That's just not how you play S&D. You've got to bring the full squad across. As soon as you don't see anyone in A, it's probably not going to be in A. As soon as you get numbers at B, like, just that rotation needs to come out so much quicker.
On board now with Flares. He was the last player alive for Infa in that previous round. Let's see how they play this one out. MF, 3-man at B. Much stronger defensively than Infa were in that first round. 1-man at A is now rotating round.
Yep, Fox. Nice and early in that rotate. Exactly how Infa should have been. And that was disgusting. Excite just pushing Flares like that. What the heck?
The balls on that man. Just charges around that corner, gets the big kill. Spades with a nice one on Shocks.
There we go. That's what we need to see from Spades here.
Flechette comes out. He's going to buy himself a bit of time. Last man alive, and MINDFREAK is Buzzo. He's all on his own. 3v1 right now. Oh, Buzzo's going to back up. Wise move.
Looks like he might just work on his streaks here. I'm not sure what he's going to do ultimately.
He's 250 away from the Scarab. He's a quarter of his way through his overdrive.
Yeah, I think he might just play for this. I mean, it probably would be wise to jump off, but not with these stats and not working towards streaks and things like this.
Still early plays from MF. They got the first round. Buzzo's 2-0 right now. He wants to maintain that. Oh, can he catch one player on his own?
Oh, the cut timing.
Unfortunate timing. He's going to get caught here. That's so unlucky for Buzzo. So unlucky. Yeah, he was literally a pixel away from catching that player behind the crate there. So well done to Team Infa. They're now up 1-1. Is that final kill? Azzy. Beautiful stuff there from Buzzo. When you have the numbers, you can spread yourself out across the map so much more and cover so many angles. So it was always going to be a tough one for Buzzo to literally infiltrate Infamous.
Yeah, I like what he did. Instead of doing what Flares did and sort of pushing that awkward ground, he pushed wide, he used his NV4 at range, but it just didn't quite work out for him.
On board now with Fighter with the bomb. MINDFREAK now on offense. Actually, yeah, Fighter took that bomb.
Here we go. We're going to see this rush. I like this.
Oh,
it should be right out.
It's going to be a big fight.
That was playing from Fighter. Perfect. Just waited for his enemy teammate to push that. And he's going to get this nice little stretch plant out. I do like this. I was actually having a look at this before. The way you plant this, you can actually see it underneath this crate just to his left here from the steps. It's very sneaky, very dirty, and allows you to sort of sit really deep without having to do too much work.
Oh, that is a very, I can see now, you see the bomb right in the middle of the room there. You've got to get out into the open before you can catch anything. 3 members alive for Infa. There's one player just managed to get into the center of the room. I think he's cooking a nade, actually. Here comes that nade, and he goes for the push with the explosion. Nice job getting in there. Actually, Envious gets the kill. Kitty goes down. Big trade there. 3.
It's all done to Shocks. 1v2. That's pretty surprising. I did not expect MF to basically lose that. They were pretty well set up. Shocks picks up 1. It's a 1v1. It's 15 seconds left. This is really close. Yeah, Shocks is making the pro play. He's pushing back. The other enemy knows exactly where he's going to be. Gets deleted.
Delete. Empty. Recycle bin. Taken out the trash. MINDFREAK up 2-1. You said pro play. Pulling back. Managed to catch that player and he gives him the hip fire and he fills his nuts full of lead. So wonderful stuff there from Shocks.
Exactly. There's only 15 seconds left. So that player basically had to chase or just give up the round, basically.
Infa down by 1. This is a very closely contested S&D so far. Both teams looking hot. We'll jump on board with Kitty as he's going to take bomb.
All right, what are we going to see from Infa here? Looks like they're going to mix things up a little bit. They're going to go down middle. I haven't really seen much of this before. I like this play into you. Oh, no, they're not going to do it. This is good 4-stack. Playing this like it's AW, S&D. This is sneaky. They're going to rotate around all the way around the back of MF. This should catch them pretty comfortably off guard, actually.
Buzzo's going to be the one player watching that back, and he's about to run into the entire Infa army, and he goes down straight away. We'll get back on board with Envious. He's charging through. They managed to get that 1 kill on Buzzo, and look, the members of MINDFREAK are very well spread out across the map. That B-stack is happening now. We've got Azzy actually watching the flank on board with Azzy.
Big. This is huge. Yep.
Big kills from Azzy. This is a great round from Infamous to MF now. Just unknown how the hell they can play this one back.
Yeah, I think Azzy just won them the game, that frag there. That was really, really important. You can't rotate like that and not properly watch flank. Like, if you're watching flank and you leave a hole, you cannot do that.
Fighter getting a kill, last man alive for MINDFREAK, but he will be taken down now. Infamous with a great round win. That was a really heads-up play. That 4-man push through middle. It looked a bit funny at first, but then it really paid off with that slow pull round to B.
That worked.
Yeah, Azzy, as you said, play of the round, really keeping his team in it, managing to get a second kill there. So Azzy doing great work for his team. 2-2 at this stage. MF's S&D, maybe not their strongest, but we were told that this is one of their best game types.
I know. Well, MINDFREAK did everything right that round. They just sort of opted for a stack, and it just kind of didn't work timing-wise. I mean, if they had someone sort of floating back and Buzzin doing his job on flank watch like he usually does, that probably wouldn't have happened.
A little bit of indecision here from MF. 3 men going towards A now. We've got that player, Buzzo, who's the last player on, as you can see, that number 2 on your mini-maps. He pushed through towards the rear. It looks like they've made it into A, no problem. All 4 members of Infa now moving back on through the back of A.
Yep. I like this play from Infa here. They've immediately got the read that there's going to be no one at B. They pushed up nice and quickly, didn't really leave any space to allow sort of MF to sort of be hiding there. So they pushed up hard, it's worked out. You see trades on either side, so it is going to be down to a 1v2 for Azzy.
Azzy, last man alive. Great stuff. MF had a strong defensive lineup. We saw Buzzo watching those players. He got a couple of kills from those guys running through. Shots on in the back, all on board with Azzy now. There is the E-Rad, absolutely melts him. MF up by 1 round now. It is 3-2. Infamous still looking very strong though, tactically sound.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive, honestly. Like, they made the right plays, they did the right things, it just didn't work out. And we see the salute coming out from the sky. It's a bit dirty, huh?
It's only the 5th round. Come on, man.
I know.
Gloves are off, dude. I told you, MINDFREAK, they're in it to win it.
I think I might taste a little bit of salt from Excite there. All right,
we'll kick this one off with Envious running the bomb.
All right, so it looks like we have a nice little 2-2 split here, though I think If you're going to do a 2-2 split like this, you really can't be spotted crossing into this bomb site. Good setup though, but they've sort of left middle open. As I think Fighter, Fighter picked up a frag on Spades in middle.
So we had a trade of both bomb sites. It's now 3v3. Still on board with Kitty, Envious, who's got that bomb in hand. Gets himself a secondary weapon. Oh, here comes the engagement. Shots out, doesn't manage to make anything happen. Azzy is going to be coming in through the rear now with that position. Bomb is down outside A. It is 2v2. Azzy's on the rear. We'll actually jump on board with Flares, who may be running into Shocks at the moment, but we'll see how this goes. He doesn't know he's behind him.
Yeah, MF pretty awkwardly split up just then. Who is that? That is Shocks, sort of separated from his teammate. Probably could have got at least a trade here in this sort of situation. I think that might be an error from MINDFREAK.
Speaking of errors, this could be a big one.
Oh my god.
Oh, Shocks, he got the information. He knows that they're both there. This is going to be a huge play. He doesn't have much to go with. He's got to make it happen fast. Gets one, doesn't get the second. Infa ties it up 3-3. Heads up play there from Shocks.
Yeah, I think Shocks did the right thing. They would have, well, I definitely would have backtracked and tried to contest the player on bomb and at least get that free kill while he's basically out of the game planting. But he opted for the instant fight. Didn't wait, didn't think about it, just went straight out and hoped to get a kill straight away.
He made a bit of a gamble because Flares could have gone for a bit of for the flank on him. He could have also gone round. So it was a 50-50 bet. I mean, if he wins the gunfight on the first player and then he goes back for Flares as well, I mean, it would have been ballsy as hell. But look, he tried to make it happen. 3-3 right now. MINDFREAK, Infamous, S&D. Things are heating up as we're getting towards the business end of this match.
Yeah, Envious is getting pretty close to his payload there. I think if he's running camo again, this could be a huge game changer this late into the game. Do see reactive armor come up though for Fighter. 3 kills go down for MF, and that's the round clean. That was easy.
God.
Gone.
Good God. The pinch. The pinch by Wallrun. I mean, it was so hot. And you said, so the armor was actually played. Yeah, so reactive armor came out.
Oh, I don't think he used it. He unlocked it, and there's really no reason to use it.
We'll have to check, yeah.
Okay,
so hopefully that wasn't played, because that is now an extremely useful asset for these guys to have going in this next round. Switching sides. Yeah, we've got four payloads at the ready now. Fighter's got his reactive ready. Excite with that FTL in hand. We'll have a look at Kitty, who's now got camo as well, and bomb. This is going to be a crucial round. I mean, Infamous MINDFREAK is back to back. You know, they're trading blows so heavily. 4-3 at the moment. I've got no surprise now if the likes of Infamous can pull this one back and make it 4-all, and then we're going to go down to a round 11 easily.
Yeah, I'd like to see Kitty make... Oh, here we go. Here's a nerd nade coming out. I love this. Straight through the gap. Oh my god. That's a double nade straight onto the back of Rocks, and it looks like this bomb's going to go down, and Streak's going to come out, but they do get taken out. I think that was a Scarab coming out there. Bomb goes down. This could be perfect time for camo usage, and he does pop it. He's going to get this free kill on Rocks.
Not a free kill!
Oh my god, that was reactive armor from Fighter. That was... Oh my god, that's so unlucky.
But wait, Spades is the hero we need. It's all on Fighter now. Fighter's got that reactive armor on the side of MINDFREAK. He's in a 2v1 situation. Kitty managed to trade things up in a beautiful way with that camo play. Fighter, though.
Fighter's taking way too long for this.
This may be what he needs. He's got a 2v1 situation. He's come up behind them. Here comes the easy flank. Doesn't make the shots. Beautiful. Take your time, son. Make it work. But he doesn't. 4v4. What a round.
I really think he had to risk that first gunfight and just get the kill while he could. I know it was a little bit at range. It could have been a bit risky, but he just needed to finish that off so he could contest out this last player.
Oh, my goodness. He was in position. He could taste it.
I know.
So good. He could taste it. Still, I'm glad he waited. He knew that there were two. He knew there were two. He knew they'd be running together. You know, it's heads-up plays like that. You know, he can't see through walls like we can. We are blessed with the X-ray vision. We have perfect hindsight as well. Nothing is wrong from this desk.
Oh, my apologies. That wasn't even reactive armor used that previous round. I think that was just a blast shield tag.
Oh, the tag on the back?
Yeah.
Actually, probably right. So either way, 2 dead already for Infa. Shocks got dropped early on for MINDFREAK. Big kill from behind. We're going to jump aboard with Buzzo.
Start with that E-Rad.
Flares last man. Last man alive.
1v2. Flares in a nice position here. Looks like MF playing nice and slowly. I think Flare's going to try and pick this guy. Yes, he does. That's perfect time. A good job for Flares to just wait that out. Oh my god! That was impressive.
Oh, the disappointment on that face. Oof. That's the face a man makes when he takes a poo in his own clothes. Whoa, my goodness. What a win.
Snapshot.
Great shots there.
I suppose that probably would have been...
Sorry, you're saying?
No, that probably would have been MV4 versus K-Bar there, so that's a little bit within K-Bar range for that deletion to happen, but still, my god, that's impressive.
Infamous up for the first time in this round. Wow, what a game. This is already an absolute screamer.
Yeah,
MF,
there we go.
Arguably as they said, one of their best game types, so it's great to see Infamous taking it to them here.
Gonna smack Shocks after this one, he lied to me.
Making you look stupid
I know.
on the desk.
I'm supposed to be the analyst.
On board with Envious. He's going to go for those nerd nades again. No, he's not. Looks like we've got a big rotation, though, from the guys on MF. Here comes the flank. We're actually going to jump on board with Fighter as they push on through from the rear. Here it comes.
I like this. Reactive armor should come out this round here. They really need to clinch this. As he gets to the first frag and he gets traded out by Excite straight away, they obviously know they're pinching.
Interesting. They all chose the same door, though. They all went through exactly the same way. They didn't have any spare angles. So now it's a 2v3 at the moment with MF up. Oh, now it's all on Spades. Spades is just going to get the win and the big kill there. Can he get a second?
1v2.
Nope.
This is huge. No, didn't have enough health to contest that final gunfight and gets taken out. That was nice. Probably would have liked to see a little bit more of a spread play from Info pushing out the back there, but it didn't happen.
Well, here we go, guys. We asked for it. 5-5 in rounds. Who's that? Buzzo's 150 away from his Scarab. Payloads are ready. Fireworks are going to be happening in this final round. We're going to see plenty of payloads come out. We may have a couple of kill streaks on hand. This is it. Round 11. Game 2.
I love this. I love this so much. MINDFREAK looked really nice and composed on your screen there as well.
Okay, on board with Fighter.
MF
on offense. They've traded out rounds so well here together against each other. And there's a big fight happening at A. Engagement's already nades out. No one's dead just yet. Buzzo gets the first one on Kitty. We've got a couple of faster rotation. And here comes the kill. It's just it's an onslaught from MF. It's down to 2v3. MF up by 1.
Who is this? This is Spades and Azzy left. 2 of their ARs. This is going to be pretty big here for Azzy to pick up a 2-piece. Oh my god, Buzzin cleans him up just in time there to save his teammate's life.
It's all on Spades.
Here we go. We talked about Spades. This is him. He's 7-7 right now. This is going to be on him to come up big here. Looks like MINDFREAK are sort of just playing a little bit passive, waiting for Spades to make an error. They do have a bit of time to wait before they go for a plant. Okay.
2v1. Spades. The weight of the world on his shoulders. Look at MF turtling up in the corner.
Yeah, looks like Spades going to crank it out as well.
We'll have a quick look at Fighter there. He's just sitting out back. They've got both angles covered. She's now Fighter's leaving Buzzo. Buzzo's got his tent up on board with Spades. Here comes the gunfight. Shots out.
Yep, this is pretty risky here from MINDFREAK. They're a little bit out of position. I think Spades is going to sort of get the read that this could potentially push towards the opposite bomb site that they're at right now. Oh my god, this play
is
from
incredible. We are going to keep our mouths shut. We're just going to
I
make sure that you know. Here
out.
comes the gunfight. Shots
Oh,
out. He looks the wrong
shooting
way.
at?
And it
Oh my
goes
God.
all the way to MINDFREAK.
He almost cleaned that up too. He was shooting in a bloody box for some reason and then just almost snapped onto Buzzin.
He looked the wrong way and then he almost managed to get the snap. What a way to win it.
Wow.
MF going up. 6-5. 2-0 now in the series. Wow, beautiful stuff there from MINDFREAK. 6-5 SND crusher. What a game that was.
Yeah, that was way too close in my opinion. That definitely shouldn't have gone that far of a distance. So I'm happy it did.
Well, we called it. We said that Infamous were going to be a very solid SND team, despite the fact that MF were pretty confident that this was one of their best game types.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, crazy stuff.
That was an incredible search and destroy. And it went down to the wire all the way to round 11. MINDFREAK, though, in the end, just strong enough to beat them.